Yo, and we are back for another episode 107 on the road to full planche. I would say that this was a good week. I have a friend who I'm training the planche with, and at first we were just training once a week, but now we're doing it twice a week. And let me just go ahead and say that if you're fortunate enough to have somebody who is also trying to get this skill, definitely train with them because for one, you guys may have different strengths and weaknesses and you can build off of each other, learn from each other, etc. But most importantly, and this is probably something that I'll probably make a video on in the future, but calisthenics is a pretty lonely sport. We went to this new gym. It's a newer gym in the Charlotte area, and it's known for functional fitness, so they're really big on high rocks and stuff, and it's pretty small. And even going to that gym, there's a couple of people that actually do calisthenics, but there's really only one guy who also has the planche. Technically, he has the full planche. I don't think his form is the best, but he's a former gymnast or whatever. But yeah, I say all that to say that the sport gets lonely, and there's not a lot of people who can relate to what it really takes to learn and master this movement. So if you're fortunate enough to have somebody who is trying to do it like you, I would definitely connect with them and train with them. But yeah, you'll see one of my sessions today, we went to the gym and trained planche.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying, but bro, I'm not gonna lie, I would just keep repping them out and get focused on the volume. The form is gonna come with it.
I focused a lot on planche push-ups, straddle planche push-ups, and as you'll see, I do a lot of my reps with partial range of motion because with full range of motion, I'm only getting 2, maybe 3 before the form starts to get really, really bad. And I'm not really focusing about the form too much. It's really just about getting the reps and the volume.
Hey. Good work, good work. Oh yeah. That's that volume work, man. So y'all see how my boy started off clean, but toward the end it was gonna be the form kind of broke a little bit. That's okay. That's how it's supposed to look, man. If the reps don't look like that, if the sets don't look like that, you're not getting stronger.
But yeah, as you'll see, I do a lot of reps with partial range of motion. And I think that's a good strategy because it's better to do 8 to 10 reps with partial range of motion versus 2 or 3 with full range of motion because you'll build more strength with the partial reps than the full reps because of the added volume. I do some negatives as well, but they're kind of inconsistent there. But I would say the main focus of the workout at that gym was just the straddle planche push-ups. In terms of my planche training in general, the press is still giving me some trouble. It seems like when I try to enter the press or do the movement, my arms immediately bend and it kind of turns into more of a bent arm handstand press rather than a straddle planche press. There's definitely an issue with my technique. I think my perception, like I said last week, my perception, the way I'm approaching the movement, there's just something that's incorrect there. And I'm not really sure how to fix that, although I have been going back to using a resistance band and just doing banded straddle planche presses to help me become more familiar with the movement and the techniques required to do it without a band. I'm able to do like, I'd say maybe 2 reps consistently if I'm doing it fresh with a band before I gas out. So I think I'll just keep doing banded reps for now. My friend told me to do some sort of front raise exercise with a plate or some dumbbells. Apparently that'll help. I haven't tried that myself, but I guess that's something that I'll look into. I talked to a few athletes that I'm friends with online about the straddle planche press or the press in general, and one said that he focused on arching his back to get it. He didn't really care about the form at first. He was like, the first one is probably not going to be that clean, so don't try to do it clean. Don't try to have a straight or a neutral back. You can arch, it's okay, but that's what helped him get it. And then they also told me to leave with my feet and the rest of my body will just follow. So I'm going to try that approach for the next couple of weeks and we'll see if there's any improvements in my straddle planche press. I also asked him if I'm ready to do a full planche attempt. And I told him that I have about a 10-second straddle planche hold and I can do a negative and I can do push-ups with bad form, but I can't do a press. So I don't have all the dynamics, but I have a decent straddle planche hold for time. and they said, yeah, you should try it. So I think for this next week, I was really trying to get all of the dynamics before moving on to the full planche. I don't want to rush it. I want to attempt it when I feel strong and ready. And I guess I just wasn't giving myself permission because I don't have all the dynamics. But to them, in their opinion, they think that I am ready and I do have the strength to at least attempt it. Although the form won't be clean, and I'm not expecting it to, but they say that I should start getting my body adjusted to the new load that it's going to take on my shoulders and my nervous system in general. Basically, I need to introduce my body to the full planche. So they say that I should start doing attempts, but don't forget the straddle, because the straddle I can focus more on the dynamics, focus more on my protraction, the hollow body, those things. The issue with the full planche will just be strength and proprioception, since it's a new movement, but the straddle planche is definitely something that I should still keep doing and not get stagnant on. And not doing the full planche and only doing the straddle planche are going to be stagnant. I think for this next week, I will finally attempt the full planche and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, all in all, I don't really have too much to complain about for this week. I think this training week was solid, and I look forward to the remaining weeks to come. So yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll leave my friend's socials and stuff in the description, so I would definitely recommend checking him out because he's one of the only other people in my city who's trying to get the planche like me. So yeah, thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys in the next episode.